Tattooing color on darker skin is not something that everybody learns. The more we educate ourselves about working with all skin tones, the better we can serve our clients.
Hi, I'm Houreidja. I'm a journalist and graduate student based in New York City, and today I'm getting a color tattoo. I am extremely excited to get this color tattoo. It's honestly not something that I ever saw happening in my lifetime. I think there's often this idea that color tattoos on Black people, particularly on dark skin, won't age well or just can't be done well. I know that it's possible, but it seems like sometimes it can be daunting to find someone who can actually do it right. As a Black woman, I find that I'm often told how my body should look, how I should dress, how I should act. And for me, this is a way of taking control of my body and decorating it and celebrating it.
I'm Sophie C'est La Vie. I'm a tattooer, and I work out of a private studio that I co-own called This Time Tmrw in Brooklyn, New York. I do both color and black and gray tattoos, and I primarily work in the themes relating to the natural world, a lot of botanicals, the cosmos, astrology. I created Tinted, which is a workshop for tattooers that focuses on color pigment within more melanated skin. Today, I'm going to be tattooing Houreidja. We did settle on a floral piece.
I haven't seen the sketch yet, but I'm really excited to see what it looks like. I love it. I really like how the petals look like they're in motion. This is gorgeous.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make a stencil of this. Once I have the stencil, we'll place it and make sure that it's perfect and how you want it to be, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
I'm a little insecure about getting it on my inner arm. I have some stretch marks, but in conversation with Sophie, she told me that why not turn your insecurities into your strengths? I'm a little bit nervous about the pain just because I know that it's going to be a session that's going to be a couple of hours long. I don't have the highest pain tolerance, but I think that the end result will be worth it.
Today, I'm anticipating about 2 hours or so for the tattoo, based on the size of the design. I'm going to be using maybe about 3 or 4 different needles of different groupings and a shader to create her piece for her. I got my start in tattooing through an apprenticeship at a shop called City of Ink in Atlanta, Georgia. I feel very lucky in my apprenticeship because the focus of tattoos was not measured at the standard of white skin, because I learned in a shop that was Black owned and our clientele was mostly more melanated. I think one of the things that is really important when working with color pigment and more melanated clients is that you want to take your time with the process. There are a lot of myths that circle around tattooing color on darker skin tones. Some of them include having to tattoo harder to get the color to show more, which is incorrect, or that it's just not possible, or that the color won't last. None of these things are accurate. With everything that happened during the BLM protests of 2020, I really felt the need to contribute in some way or form, but I wanted to contribute in a way that felt authentic to me. And I felt like being able to offer something for the tattoo community and for marginalized clients felt like something that I could actually do, and something that I could do in a way that felt hands-on. It was important to me to be able to do something to contribute to helping to create that conversation that hasn't been happening. I think just having more educational resources out there to help tattooers with tattooing color on darker skin tones is very important, because there's a lot of nuance in between it can happen and it can't happen. Without the conversation happening, we can't explore any of that in between. You can take your time and get up, and you can check it out in the mirror.
All right. This is so pretty. I don't even know what to say. I'm in awe right now. I didn't think that this was something that could be done on my skin, but it's done. I think the tattoo came out stunning. I never really imagined myself getting a color tattoo, but even though I just got it, I can't really imagine myself without it. I think that the experience went really well. It, of course, wasn't painless, but I think Sophie went out of her way to make sure that I was as comfortable as I could possibly be.
I think the tattoo session went great. Houreidja sat awesome. We talked throughout the whole session, and I think that she was really happy with how the tattoo came out. After the first session, it's really important to me to have clients come back for a follow-up session so I can see how these colors are settling in, and to see if maybe I want to add more layers, or if there's anything that healed a little bit off that I might be concerned about, or just kind of see how the tattoo is settling in, and if there's anything else that I need to do to it. There's no way that a tattoo is gonna look the same across the board on all of these different skin tones, but that does not mean that a tattoo will not be beautiful across all of these skin tones. We're all different. Tattoos are gonna look different, and that's totally fine.
It really has, confirmed to me that Black people, dark-skinned people can get color tattoos and have them come out beautiful.